So recently I made a pretty big purchase, and that purchase can be viewed by some, probably most, Dave Ramsey included, as one of the worst purchases you can make as a 24-year-old looking to build wealth, especially looking for financial freedom one day. And of course, that one purchase I'm talking about doesn't include fancy shoes, doesn't even include a house, but it's actually purchasing a brand new car. And the car I happen to purchase is the reason why I want to make this video, and this specific car is going to cost me over $1 million by the time it's all said and done. And that car, as you probably read by the title and thumbnail of this video, is a car I purchased last year, about 6 months ago, maybe a little bit less than 6 months ago. But that car is a 2022 Tesla Model Y. Now, there's a bunch of bad reasons why I purchased this car. A lot of them can't be justified, but there are a few good reasons, which I'll get into later in this video. However, to break down the structure of how my thoughts are going to be played out in this video, I want to talk about how much it actually costs to buy a 2022 Tesla Model Y in October of 2022, what I actually paid in terms of auto loan note and all that good stuff and interest rates, how you can potentially do the same if you wanted to go that route, although I don't recommend it, and as far as the meat and potatoes of this video, why that car will end up costing me over $1 million. And let's talk first about why I decided to purchase a Tesla in the first place. Well, one of the biggest reasons why I decided to purchase it was it has been my dream car for an extremely long period of time. Even back when I was a college student, I remember seeing all the Teslas driving around on campus, and I was just absolutely fascinated with the car, the industry, overall owning an electric vehicle in general. I was just really fascinated about the aspect of it and the technology of it. So when I graduated and started making some adult money, I thought myself to be a financially responsible person. I was like, oh, those temptations, those bad habits won't tempt me into making a bad purchase, even if I may have the money to make that purchase. However, resisting human nature to be humans, which is to give into temptations given enough pressure, had given me a surefire journey to failing and finally purchasing that dream car a little bit earlier than I had anticipated. Now I can go back pretty much to the beginning of this YouTube channel when I made my first vision board and see that one of the things I put on that vision board was me owning a Tesla one day. I even have a Tesla Model X on my vision board to this day, and I would say from that video, a lot of things on that vision board have come true, and there's also a lot of things I'm still working towards, like gaining 100,000 subscribers on this YouTube channel. So if you think you're finding any kind of value in this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now for your boy. But overall, the reason why I decided to purchase a Tesla that day, and the bad reason that was because I live in a very small town in Alabama, and to see a Tesla on the road in this town of Alabama was extremely rare. However, I was out with my wife and my child one day, and I saw not one but two Teslas drive by within about 5 minutes of each other, and I thought, well, hey, this just might be a sign for me to go get my own. And sure enough, within 2 hours of me seeing those two Teslas, I had packed my stuff, went to the dealership, and drove off with a slightly used 2022 Tesla Model Y. Now looking back, this definitely wasn't the most financially responsible decision, but let's talk about how financially irresponsible this decision actually was. So I'll probably put some screenshots up as I talk about this, but the day I paid for the car was almost a month before Elon Musk decided to drop the prices on Tesla by about 20% or more. So when I went to buy my 2022 Tesla Model Y, the used car market was extremely hot. You could almost argue that a used Tesla was more valuable than a brand new Tesla because you could get it that day. And I ended up paying a premium above what a brand new Tesla would cost because I decided not to wait the 4 to 6 weeks for it to get delivered to my house, but to drive off with it the day that I saw it on the lot. So to continue the story, I went home after seeing those two Teslas and looked up Teslas near me in my area, and I saw that one dealership had a Tesla with only 1,000 miles on it, priced at the low price of $77,000. Now even saying that in my head now is an absolutely outrageous number, because I'm 24 years old. To a lot of people, even myself included, I don't have any business driving around a $77,000 car, but impulse and temptation took over, and I went and purchased this car. So the bank that I use for all of my checking and savings account is USAA, and because I have a pretty good credit score, which I talked about in some of my previous videos, I was able to call up USAA, give them my current income, and they said, sure, Anfernee, you can have $77,000 at a 6.44% interest rate, which in my head wasn't all that bad because I didn't plan on holding it for the full 7 years, which is what the loan was initially for. So I basically took a $77,000 check to the dealership, no money down, no money out of pocket, and drove off with the car. And about 3 hours later, as I was driving home on autopilot, I was thinking in my head, what have I just done? But for those who think I may be financially ruined now, I actually am almost finished paying that car off as of today. I owe about $20,000 left on it, and that means that to date I probably paid about $52,000 up to this point, and it's been about 4 to 6 months since I got it. So my plan is to pay it off within the next 4 months and not have any payment on it at all. And now I know that this may raise a ton of questions, but don't worry, I will be making a full-length video about how I was able to pay down this Tesla so fast and how you can do the same if you get creative and if you are a hard worker, so that you don't have to live your life in debt. So to backtrack, this car cost $77,000. I owe about $25,000, $20,000 to $25,000 left. I'm gonna put a screenshot up of the exact amount, and I want to let you know why this car is gonna end up costing me $1 million. And this is all about opportunity cost. So the actual price tag of this car obviously is not $1 million, but the opportunity cost of this car will be worth one, if not tens of millions of dollars at some point in the future. And what I mean by this is that since I am an investing channel and I like to talk about investing early and letting your money compound and letting it grow, by me not investing the $77,000 that I'm using to pay this car off in a mutual fund, in a Roth IRA, or even in a brokerage account, I am losing the benefit of having that $77,000 work for me and compound at the 7 to 8% interest that the stock market has historically returned over the last 50 years. And given a fairly short period of time, $77,000, if compounded at 8% every year, can grow to well above $1 million by the time I am ready to retire from my 9-to-5 job or even my business that I'm growing and live a very good life. So yes, in that sense, I believe that it may be seen as financially irresponsible for most people. However, your boy is a hustler and your boy likes to take challenges. So how I'm going to finesse the real world to giving me the things that I enjoy in life for free is by using things that I spent a lot of money on to start to bring in revenue for me on a month-to-month basis. And for me being a part-time / full-time content creator, that means that I'm going to be using that car for the time being to create content on a second channel here on YouTube. Since Tesla content has a very viral, clickable quality right now, I'm going to use that to my advantage to try to make some money off the car that I am then enjoying every single day, because as I said, it is my dream car. Or now I'm not going to get on this channel or say in this video that I bought the car just to make YouTube videos about it to pay for the car, because that in itself is an unrealistic goal, and I would never buy a car with the expectation that it will make money to pay for itself. However, I know from my personal experience on YouTube that given enough high quality videos in a niche that has a very loyal audience, you'll be able to monetize your channel and in turn make a profit from an area of interest that you make videos about. And in the past on this channel personally, I have taken a break because I got a little bit tired of talking about personal finance all the time. I just thought that sometimes you just can't make a video about personal finance, because at some point, when is everything said? Now, obviously there are millions and millions of personal finance topics, but for me, making one of those topics every single day just got a little bit worrisome for me. So me making a second vlogging channel and a Tesla channel will allow my creativity to expand in other areas of content creation where I don't just have to sit and talk about finance all day. Now, don't get me wrong, I love finance. I eat, sleep, dream about finance, personal finance, investing, building wealth all day long. But at some point, you have to have some variety. You have to have some forms of creativity in order to expand your horizons and be the best versions of yourselves that you possibly can be. So I know that this was a little bit of a rambling video, and to those that are a little bit disappointed in my purchase, I'm sorry. I am sorry for myself. I know Dave Ramsey would probably be shaking his head at me right now, which I sort of am as well. However, I will be using this situation to my advantage, given enough time and hard work at some point in the future. But if you found any kind of value in this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit that like button as well, as it does kind of help the videos out. I just took a long break from posting videos on YouTube, so if you want to see me post more, which I'll be posting more whether you want to see it or not, then hit that like button to help videos like this reach a little bit more people. Also, as a big thank you for you watching to this point in the video, go down into the description and sign up to the public app, where if you just sign up and create an account, like creating a free account on Facebook, they will give you a free stock valued anywhere from $3 to $300 just for you making an account. Take that as a small thank you from me to you, as it is a great way to support the channel if you can't do so monetarily, because as you get a free stock, I will be getting a free stock as well. And if you get a free stock from me, put that in the comments below so I can know exactly what stock you get. And if you want to see some of those Tesla videos that I will be making, go down to the description, as I do have a link to that second channel and my vlogging channel down there somewhere, where you can subscribe to those two channels and watch even more videos of your boy. But until next video, I'll see you later, guys.